Welcome back to the Playdate by Freshly Picked. I'm your host, Kaitlin Hansen.
And I'm Madison Phippen.
Welcome, Madison.
Thank you.
This has been long awaited. So Madison is my oldest sister, and since I started podcasting, I've been trying to convince her to come be on the pod, and I finally tricked her. So I'm super happy to have you. But before we go ahead and get started, since this is your first time, I'm just going to give a little brief intro. So, like I said, Madison is my oldest sister. We're 6 years apart?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 years apart. She is an avid runner, loves a good drink, loves Dr. Pepper. We actually stopped on the way here to get a Dr. Pepper.
That's true.
She has 3 kids, and she is always down for a prank with me. So we're like the tricksters of the family, and any like weird thing that I think of, she's always like down to pull the pranks with me, and we think that we're hilarious. So.
We are hilarious.
Yeah, we are. Let's clarify that. So today we are going to jump on into some mom confessionals, and every time I record mom confessionals, Madison's always like the first person I text to where I'm like, hey, you have any like funny mom confessionals? So oftentimes there's at least one that comes from Madison on our mom confessionals, but it's anonymous, so you'll never know which one it is. But I'll go ahead and kick us off. So the first one said, I told my kids that the ice cream truck only plays music when it's out of ice cream. It's been a lifesaver.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. I don't even really see ice cream trucks very often.
Not very often.
No.
Sometimes at the park. We usually try and jump in the car before.
Yeah. I also am like kind of scared of the ice cream man.
Yeah. And the ice cream in the ice cream
or
truck.
woman. Yeah. Well, one time I think you were running a race in like Provo Canyon. What race was that?
Squaw Peak.
Okay, so Squaw Peak, and there was an ice cream truck, and Liv really wanted one, and so I got her one, and she picked like this Powerpuff Girls one, and like the eyes, they had like gumballs, and they were like all ski-wampus, and like it actually looked terrifying. And ever since then, she hasn't asked for another one. So
Well, that's an easy solve.
yeah, easy peasy. Okay, next one's you.
Okay, I faked a phone call to get out of playing pretend for the 100th time today. That's
relatable.
Good. Yeah, I like that.
You got to do what you got to do.
Got an emergency.
Yeah. But actually now my kids will be like, shh, Mom, I'm on a phone call.
Using the phone call to play pretend.
Yeah. Or, yeah, like they use it against me. So
They use it to get out of playing pretend with you.
yeah, maybe they do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like I'll ask Liv questions and she'll be like, I just don't feel like answering out right now because I'm busy working.
I'm working.
She's
a busy girl.
She is a busy girl. Okay, this says, I once counted hiding in my closet with a glass of wine as self-care, no regrets.
That's a good place to hide.
Yeah. I'm like, where could I hide where my kids wouldn't find the laundry room?
You think they wouldn't find you in there?
Yeah, they don't like go in there because it's just piles of laundry.
Just hide.
Nobody wants to do the laundry.
Perfect. Okay, my kid once asked me why we eat so much cereal. I told him it's a family tradition. Well, it's definitely a family tradition at my house.
Yeah. Breakfast for dinner.
Breakfast for
Great.
dinner. Breakfast for lunch.
Breakfast for anything.
Yeah. We go through lots of cereal at our house.
Do you?
Yeah.
What's your kid's favorite cereal?
Ooh, they like lots of Frosted Mini Wheats.
Actually, that's Liv's favorite too.
Yeah.
Or like those oat
I
squares.
think it's because it's Dad's favorite.
Oh yeah, it probably is.
Yeah.
And like I think, well, we like don't have a lot of cereal at our house.
No, it's not a family tradition.
No, I guess it's not a family. I mean, breakfast food is like we eat like lots of eggs and pancakes and waffles and things. They eat it a lot at mom and dad's.
Yeah.
So
my kids don't eat it with milk. They eat it like it's chips
just dry
in a bowl.
Did you just say milk?
Milk. Yeah.
They eat it with milk.
They don't eat it with milk. Just dry.
Just dry. I love it. I can quote Frozen better than any Disney employee. Someone save me. Actually, I probably can too.
Yeah.
I know all the songs. I know all
Love
the
is an open door.
Love is an open door. I was Anna for Halloween.
You were on it.
And I got into full character.
You pulled it off really well.
But I also have a really good memory. So I don't know if that's like, I mean, my kids do watch the same thing over and over.
Over and over.
I could sing to you all the different like intro songs of shows.
Yeah.
And Gabby Cat.
Gabby
Or
Cat.
it's not even called Gabby Cat. Gabby's Dollhouse.
Gabby's Dollhouse.
I freaking love Gabby's Dollhouse.
Good. It's good you found one that you enjoy.
Yeah.
Because she watches it a lot.
Oh, she does. She always wants Gabby. And I'm like, they have so many like little songs and things in it. I think it's cute. What was like, I swear Jack, your oldest, had, I mean, I know that you know that he's your oldest, but I just had to say that for the viewers. Didn't he, like, he was obsessed with it, like a movie.
Cars.
Okay, that's what it was.
Cars and the Planes movie.
I've never even seen the Planes movie.
Oh.
Is it a good one?
It's a movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's one.
Stick with Cars.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the next one.
When my kids ask me to play, I sometimes suggest hide and seek and hide really, really well.
Smart. I mean, just like the other one said, self-care.
Self-care. Yeah.
You do you.
I've been teaching my youngest, Luke, how to be a really good hider.
Ooh.
Yeah. He likes to hide and scare.
I love that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be scared, but like I like to hide and scare people.
Yeah, me too. And Luke's really good at it.
Dang.
Yeah. A couple weeks ago, he waited in our closet for 30 minutes to scare
Oh
husband.
my gosh, that is commitment.
Yeah. Patience.
That is. Nora's a really good hider.
She is. My
mom was watching her, I think it was like 2 weeks ago or something. And it was when I was like recovering from my tonsils. And I feel like I'm a pretty like chill mom.
You are.
So anyway, I FaceTime her. I'm like, oh, where's No-Nose? And she was like, oh, she was just here. And then she was like, I can't find her. And like she was panicking. And I'm like, I'm sure she's fine. Like, and my mom looked all over the house. And Nora does this thing where she hides and then she won't like respond to anything. And so my mom was like looking for her for like 10 minutes and couldn't find her.
She's really good at hiding.
I think she went in the garage. Which I'm like, great. It's not like she can like open the garage door.
No, she can't reach it.
Yeah, so
She's safe.
whatever. Okay, this one says, I've let my kids wear the same socks 2 days in a row because I didn't feel like doing laundry.
That's fair.
You got to do what you got to do to get through the day.
Yeah.
Do a sniff test.
Or don't.
Or don't. Or just like, you don't have to smell their feet.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Luke likes to see how many days he can go in a row without changing his underwear.
Ooh.
That's not good.
That's rough.
Yeah, that is rough.
That is rough. I mean, what's his count? What's he at?
Like, he'll go like 3 or 4 days.
No.
It's really bad.
See, I couldn't because my kids have accidents.
Yeah, he doesn't do that anymore. Thankfully.
That's so funny. And I still have to like pick out my kids' clothes and like.
Oh no, they don't let me.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, next one is you.
I once told my kids I couldn't play with them because my imaginary friend was tired. The imaginary friend is me. I'm tired.
You're tired.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I am always tired.
Yeah.
Always tired. Like if you can horizontal parent.
Yeah. Winning.
Good on you.
Mm-hmm.
Anything I can do. Did your kids have imaginary friends?
No, they all just had like stuffed animals that talked.
Okay.
And Sarah had Judith, remember?
Oh, Judith. Judith was the American Girl doll. Oh.
She took that thing everywhere.
And would say like, oh, Judith said it.
Yeah.
Like just like make up ludicrous stuff.
Yeah. Everything was Judith's fault. She had a voice for Judith. And then Judith's arm fell off. And then she didn't play with Judith anymore.
Dang it.
I know.
That's like Susie in our house.
Yeah.
My 5-year-old's baby doll.
Susie's birthday like every 2 months.
Oh, every 2 months. Yeah, we're throwing birthdays. And it can't just be like, oh, yeah, happy birthday, Susie. It's like, we got to bake a cake. We got to wrap presents.
You got to have balloons.
We got to have the balloons. And she wants to put up, all the decorations. We've been through a few Susies.
She bites the fingers off.
Yeah, bites the fingers. Susie has been through
Yeah,
it.
she has.
Always shoves stuff like in the mouth of the doll. It's yuck city, actually.
Yuck city.
But Liv has an imaginary friend.
What's her name?
So it's a boy named Gerald.
Did she get that name from Luke?
I don't know, maybe.
That's one of Luke's go-to names.
Oh, is it?
Is Gerald.
Yeah, so his name's Gerald, but she does not like him. She always is like, Gerald's the worst.
So they're not imaginary friends.
I guess they're
imaginary
frenemies.
Enemies.
Enemies, yeah. She told me last time she left him in St. George. Yeah, and she's always like, Gerald, stop that. Like, always just like getting mad at him. And she's just like, Gerald's the worst.
Oh, poor Gerald.
Yeah, and Gerald has a little sister. We don't know the name.
Just little sister.
Just little sister. So, yeah. And like sometimes she'll be like so adamant about like, if we're like pushing the stroller and like I put Nora in the seat and she's like, Nora is squishing Gerald. Like she cannot be in here because Gerald's in here.
Poor Nora.
Yeah. So, I mean, Nora doesn't care. She's like, whatever. Love it. I once pretended I couldn't hear my kids arguing because I was wearing headphones, but they weren't even plugged in.
Oh, I like that. My go-to with Luke is when he gets whiny, I put my headphones on and sing karaoke really
Oh,
loud.
I bet he loves it.
Oh, he hates it. It's really great because
That's
I
so
can't hear
smart.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just sing happy songs. It makes him crazy.
I don't know if other moms feel like this, but sometimes like if they're whining or crying, I like can't hear it. I'm like, I don't know if it's like my own defense
Just
mechanism
turn it off.
where I'm like, oh, I didn't even notice.
I can't hear you
I
when you
can't,
make that noise.
I couldn't hear it.
Well, that's good for you.
Or I'm like, or I tell Liv that. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I can't hear you when you're whining. I can't hear you in that
Try it a
voice.
different way.
Yeah.
I don't know if my car has a back seat anymore, just a black hole of crumbs and forgotten toys.
Ooh, I feel that.
Yeah. Thankfully, we've moved past that stage a little bit.
I have not. And
you have not.
No. And my girls love like cutting up tiny pieces of paper and like filling it in backpacks. And then when they like can't find something, they like empty it out and then there's just like tiny little cuts of paper. So that's been really fun. And Nora loves, like, I swear I would never like let my kids eat in the car, but Nora has taken her cup holders. They like twist to come off, which I get why they do that so you can wash them, but she threw them out the window while we were driving once and I'm like, I'm whatever. And one like rolled under the car.
Oh.
Now she uses it like, now there's just holes in the car seat. And so anytime she's like finished like eating toast or something, she just like shoves the bread in there. And I've gotten to the point where I'm like, at what point do you throw away the car seat and just start over?
Yeah. I think that you might be almost there.
I might be there.
And she loves her milk too. So you got...
Yeah, she spilt the milk in the car so that it's smelled really good before. Luckily, like now, my version of self-care is having somebody come once a month and like detail my car.
That's good.
I'm like, I need that for my own sanity. Like I would rather not buy something or not go out to dinner for a month to get my car cleaned.
That's great.
Yeah. And I've reached the point too. I drive a Kia Telluride. It's great. That's my mom car. I bought every single warranty that it had, like the windshield warranty. I bought like leather seat protection, carpet protection, scratches. And so if anything happens, I simply don't care. Because I'm like, I got the warranty on it. Liv decided to carve her name on the door of my car.
Yeah.
With a stick.
So creative.
She's so creative. And like, you know what? She's learning her letters and she wrote it well, except for forgot the I in her name. And it's okay. And I just like, I don't care because I got the warranty. And I know that that's not like, obviously you should teach your kids to like respect things, but the kids are also going to do things that you can't control. And I knew that that would be like a sore point for me. So I was just like, I'm just going to pay for all the warranties and then whatever happens, happens. And then when my kids are a little bit older, I'll get like a car that's like for me.
For you.
Yeah. But they trash it.
They do.
So
That's
cool.
what they do. That's why we can't have nice things.
No. Well, that's what we got for Mom Confessionals. Make sure to write us in. We love hearing them. And it just makes everybody feel a little bit better about themselves and a little bit more normal. So hope you enjoyed it and we'll see y'all next time.
See ya.
Bye.